Hi all, welcome back to more Empyrion Alpha 6. And as you can see, we have started a new game. We are in our survival shelter, and we're going to get ready to start surviving. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. And welcome back. So, we actually are starting a new game. What you may not be able to tell is which planet we started on. We are actually doing the Masperon start, which means we have a very hostile planet outside. And I don't want to open that door quite yet. So, now we don't actually have the starter quest, because we honestly don't need it. But what we do have are some of the wonderful things that we are going to be using. So, let's go ahead and do this. First, we are going to go... Oh, they do this off of main here. We're going to fill this. We're going to fill that. Oh, how much time, if we turn this thing on... How much time does that give us? An hour and 26. Okay. With that, oh, you know what? We're gonna grab. Actually, I don't think we can even use this yet, can we? Anything in there? Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put some of this stuff on our inventory here. Or rather, on our hotbar. I want. Now, is there anywhere I can place? No. Alright, so we're going to head outside. Because what we need to do is I need to get this thing placed so that we can start using it. Because we're going to burn through our oxygen not entirely too quickly, but it's going to be fast enough that it's not going to be fun. So... Alright. And of course, you know, leave it to me to start on the planet when we are in bad weather and almost looks like night. Alright. So what we need to do is we're going to go in because we don't want things getting us quite yet. So we have some Promethean in the immediate area. We've got silicon and we have cobalt. We have a trade station over there, but we don't have any iron. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to go this way. We're going to set a waypoint, move, because what we're going to do is we're going to go hit the Promethean, hopefully. And yeah, so this should be entertaining. Alright, so let's go that way? Okay. So we want this, we want this. That is there. That is there. See? Nice and easy, right? Let's turn this thing on. We want to have it create a motorcycle, because even though the motorcycle isn't probably going to be a whole lot of use to us, I'm just looking at the terrain here. It's like, I am not really expecting that to be much use. Alright, so, as you can see, we are in very cold conditions. Which is kind of funny because you would think it would actually allow us... We're going to go this way. You would think it would give us a chance to use, say, like this locker or something in order to basically be able to use the EVA boost. But unfortunately, we can't apply EVA to the thing without the locker. Oh, so we are going... Let's see, what can we do here? We have coffee. Tomato per thing. Oh, we have no coffee. I was hoping we'd have coffee because then at least we could, you know, use that boost a little bit, but... Alright, so we got this. Tomatoes, pumpkins, and durians. Those are the 3 that we want right now. Alright, so let's get ourselves back in here for a second. Do this really quick. Alright. Now, like I said, I'm honestly not expecting this thing to be all that useful to us right now, but, you know, we'll make do with what we got. There's cobalt over here. And this is... what? Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we need to pick that up. We need to go get... where'd my Promethean go? There it is. See if we can get down into it here. Oh. So yes, we're going to do the hard difficulty start, right? Now, I am not a huge fan of these the new starts that they've got going on, simply because of the fact that, as you can see, it takes, you know, I really think that if they're going to put you in a survivor camp, they should give you an armor area or start you with your armor already equipped. Because this whole... there we go. This whole thing about where you start out and you're already too cold, because if you notice, if you watch my my stats down there, you're going to see things starting to burn through much faster. Especially now that we're picking up radiation from the Promethean here. Oh look, we're only at negative 48 now. Now, it will help if I wait until sunrise, but I didn't want to wait too long because I wanted to get stuff going. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep mining through the night here. We'll head back to the base once we have a little bit more resource. Like I said, I tend to want to get a bit of this, simply so that we can be sure to be producing power as quickly as possible. Because this is going to be one of those, we really need the power. But on the flip side, you know, we are warming up, so maybe it won't be too bad. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut, and I'll bring you back when we've got a little bit more done. Alright, and we're back. So, we were able to get a lot of stuff, right? We got about 100 Promethean. I'll show you exactly how much we got here in a moment. 97. We're close enough. What we're going to do is we're going to have this go ahead and start refining. Oh, right. And as you can see, the temperature is slowly increasing here as the day goes on. We're negative 37 right now. I was able to make it back, warm up a little bit before I died. And what we're going to do is I'm going to step in here, and I think I have. Yeah, I have med kits, but I really don't want to use them if I don't have to. I'm going to take those with. So we're okay for radiation right now. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. I may have screwed the pooch on that one. I may have needed to turn on the... How are we doing for temperature? So we're negative 33. So if we stay over here, we're okay, because we're standing right next to the small generator. So yeah, this is a no joke start, that's for sure. All right. So let's go ahead and recharge that up again. We are going to need this thing to start producing soon. That's what? So we can get 20 of those out of there now. Alright. So we're gonna let that start producing. We're gonna hopefully get some sun here. I hope the planet starts to warm up a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set some waypoints. We're gonna do that. Oh, probably there. And what we're going to do is we're basically setting up a daisy chain to get us over here. We want to make sure... Alright. We want to make sure that where we're going is where we want to be going. And what we're going to do is we're going to have these basically set up. Where to go? Here. We're basically going to have these set up so that we can get around to where we need to be. And from there, we're going to say here. Okay. And that'll get us over to that point. Hopefully along the way we'll find some resources. My main concern, though, my most major concern, is going to be finding... Well, we got cobalt. We need iron. But we really need to find a POI that we can take over so that we can actually get stuff done on the planet. So let's see what our temperature looks like outside. Okay, we're within the realm of what our suit can take, so we're going to go ahead, head over this way, and see, like I said, my main concern with this area is that this entire planet is hostile, obviously, and what we're going to be doing is hopefully getting ourselves somewhere that we can be rescued, and that does not bode well, because that looks like one of the bases, and I am fairly certain that that is. Alright. Almost looks like I can't tell actually. Alright, so we're going to try and do this somewhat carefully. And slowly make our way over to hopefully the admin building there. Okay. That was interesting. Alright. So we look like we're doing okay. Oh, you know what? This thing is not worth the frustration this morning. We'll keep it on us. Alright, so we are slowly generating rads. Now, did you hear a drone? I heard a drone. Hey, we found some iron. That's awesome. I brought the, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, watch out. I'll go through all this and not have brought the kit with me. Oh, that would be horrible. Alright. Alright, so we're going that way. Woohoo! Purple fog. I might actually stop and pick up some of that iron since we're out here. Well, come back here. No, 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 no. Oh, son of a... Are you kidding me? Really? Alright, you knew it was going to happen, Hal. Alright, so let's get up here and get that iron. Now I'm going to try and not burn my endurance because I have been burning through it quite quickly when the temperature drops. But I want to try and get over here as quickly as possible. This is a horrible planet. Heightened gravity, no oxygen, hostile everything. I'm trying to tell if that's actually a base or if that's one of the... Because that looks like that might be one of the research outposts over there. Oh, that'd be awesome if it was. Alright, so let's see. Because I can't tell if that's something that's going to shoot at me or not. It looks like that's radar. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how close we can get to this iron vein. Alright, so that's about as close as we're getting, it looks like. Let's get us into this thing, hopefully sooner rather than later. Looks like that might actually be the iron right there. Look at that. That's what I want to see. Giant iron vein. Alright, so now that we found iron, we have some magnesium over by the base, which is, you know, the other thing that we're really going to need, because we're going to need a lot of ammo on this planet. Because what we're going to be doing is we're basically going to be subjugating this planet. We're going to, once we get to the point where we can grab, we can start doing base raids. What I'm going to do is we're basically going to go around, take over all the POI, or just either take or subdue all of them. And I want to hit the drone base at some point, but I'm not quite sure what the timing on that's going to be this time, because, you know, the game has made a lot of changes with Alpha 6, and one of the things they've done is they've revamped and rebalanced a lot of the bases, specifically the drone base POI kind of thing. We got magnesium right there, but I'm going to end up having to do a lot of raiding because I'm going to need to get my XP up as fast as possible. And, you know, while this is nice because, you know, you do get some decent XP for mining, we're going to run into a situation where, you know, we're going to run out of fuel soon. And I don't know if they've put seaweed on this planet yet. We're going to have to find out. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit more iron. How much should we get so far? 53. That's definitely not going to be enough unless all I'm making is bullets. And I need to be making other things other than bullets. Well, eventually anyway. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit more of this. Like I said, I want to have probably about 100 units if I can get it. But because of the way everything is set up, I'm kind of worried that I'm going to run out of fuel before I get to that 100 units. So we can get this going. I have to say, it's pretty good. It's nice being back in Empyrion. Been doing a lot of the 7 Days to Die stuff as well. You know, live streaming the mostly live streaming the 7 Days to Die recently. But if you haven't seen that before, you want to check that out. You can find me over on Twitch for the live stream. I will be live streaming on YouTube again sometime in the near future. I'm trying to get a schedule set up that balances the two platforms, because I know not everybody likes Twitch and some people can't use it, so I want to try and make it easy for everybody to find me in the platform they like. The problem that I run into is that I am in the affiliate program over on the Twitch side of the house, and they have a thing that in order to do that, you have to basically say anytime you live stream on Twitch, it has to be specifically and unique to Twitch. Basically, you can't do restream like was what I used to do, so I could broadcast on a bunch of different platforms at the same time. But unfortunately, because of the affiliate program, I am not able to do that anymore. So, what I'm going to do is try and balance it between the two platforms a little bit better. So, should be seeing me more on both platforms. Let's go ahead and grab this. How much is that? 137. Awesome. Right. Now, our jetpack will burn out very quickly on this, and that is a research center. Alright, so let's head... I brought the oxygen with me, right? Yeah. Promethean deposit. We're gonna head over that way just a little bit, because what we want to do is we want to trigger the discovery of that for a couple of reasons. One, it gives us the XP, and two, it puts it on the map, so I know exactly where it is. Oh, come on. Woo. So this is definitely one of the things I do not like about the Alpha 6 update. Is I like the idea that you have different types of suits and armors now, and I even do like the fact that they impact, you know, some of your stats. Like you'll get hungry faster, you may move slower, you can't jump quite as far. You know, that kind of stuff makes sense, but the extent that the things are impacting your settings right now, really, really irritating. So that's an excavation site. That's actually... that may have... crap. How much energy do I have? We're only about halfway there. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Worst that happens is we die. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get over to the base as quickly as possible and see if we can drop stuff off, because we, as long as there's a storage box over there, we can put our inventory away, and what we'll be able to do from that point is if we die, when we respawn, you know, we'll be able to come back and get our gear. We won't lose our gear. Alright, that is a large gun drone over there. Did I bring water with me? Nope. Alright. That figures. Oh, come on. Yeah, but see how fast it burns, and then you have to wait forever for it to regen? And that bothers me. Because when I come to a complete stop, look at this. Basically what they're doing is they're trying to force you to use resources. Water will give you your stamina back very quickly, but I don't want to have to use it. So I don't like the game telling me I have to do certain things. Hey buddy, how you? So hopefully we get over here. Ah, crap. We're inside the 250. Gotta run. Okay. Whew. Normally when you get in about 250 meters, the drones will detect you and they'll start closing on you. Oh. Alright. So let's see what we've got in the crates over here. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Thank you. Alright, so we've already found our first POI. This is good. Oh, and it had extra fuel for us. That's even better. Got you. Want to be able to quick loot. And multi-tools. Alright. Hello. Thank you. Alright, so that was everything? Okay. Now we're going to head over here, because then we can go in. And see. This is why I was happy to see it, because that meant we were going to get free food. Come on, thank you. And then we can do... Oh, that's right. I forgot. They changed it. You can't do that anymore. Hey, look at you. Now, if I take the core out of this place, I'll actually be able to take the base apart for, you know, literally strip it for parts. But then we have to worry about the things that we found over here spoiling. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one here while we finish looting up the rest of this. So if that's those, that means I need to go this way. Alright, so up we go. In here, we know that there's going to be more food, but I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I am looking forward to bringing you a new season of Empyrion. It looks like it's going to be fun. And yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, be sure to throw them down in the section below. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I hope to see you back here next time for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Ooh, drone. Quick, drone!